Hey, I'm your host Joni B, and today I'm going to be talking about ice sheets. Ice sheets are important for several reasons. They contain enormous quantities of frozen water. They also play a crucial role in regulating climate. They reflect sunlight back into space, which helps to cool the planet. Additionally, ice sheets contain annual layers that hold a unique and valuable record of Earth's climate history. Pockets of air bubbles locked within the ice can tell scientists what our planet's climate was like nearly 1 million years ago. And furthermore, ice sheets affect the ocean's circulation and currents. When ice sheets melt enters the ocean, it can change the ocean water significantly, and the temperature and the density, impacting ocean circulation. Since oceans are constantly evaporating and changing the temperatures and humidity of the surrounding air, they are a key regulatory for the climate. Ocean currents and gyres and eddies carry water around the planet, transporting carbon, heat, and nutrients. So now we know why they're important, we're going to dive more into what's going on with them at the moment. And also, about 1,000 baby puffin chicks died this year due to malnutrition. Not sure if it has anything to do with the ice sheet. It is a significant note in what's going on with our planet and the animal kingdom. Have you heard about the current state of the world's ice sheets? Thousands of emperor penguin chicks died because of lack of ice. Tragic, right? So ice sheets are the massive layers of glacial ice that extend over 50,000 square kilometers. Earth's currently got 2 ice sheets that are significant, one covering most of Greenland, the largest island in the world, and the other spanning across the Arctic continent. These ice sheets play a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate and sea levels. So some facts on the Greenland ice sheet: it covers an area of almost 1.7 million square kilometers and contains about 2.9 million cubic kilometers of ice. Since 2002, the Greenland ice sheet has been losing mass at an average rate of 270 billion tons a year. This ongoing loss of ice contributes to rising sea levels. Rising sea levels have several consequences that pose significant challenges to coastal areas and ecosystems. Here are some of the main issues. Soil erosion. As the water increasingly invades coastal areas, it causes soil erosion, threatening farmland, housing, and recreation areas. Flooding, of course. Rising sea levels lead to increased flooding of wetlands and pollution of aquifers, affecting the flora and fauna of each place. And then, of course, there's the coastal erosion that occurs when the waves and the currents remove land or sediment from the coastline, leading to loss of beaches, cliffs, and other coastal features. They are a threat to the infrastructure. Low-lying coastal areas face the risk of infrastructure damage due to flooding and storm surges. Of course, there's the loss of habitat. As the sea levels rise, those coastal areas lose the habitats for lots of birds and plants and other creatures. Higher sea levels can intensify storms and other atmospheric phenomena, posing a threat again to these coastal areas. And these higher sea levels have an increased storm intensity effect, where these and other atmospheric phenomena pose a threat to the coastal areas. And then we have the salt water that goes into the aquifers and into the agricultural land. Salt water is no good for farming. The Antarctic ice sheet is the largest single mass of ice on Earth. It covers an area of almost 14 million square kilometers and contains about 30 million cubic kilometers of ice. Since 2002, the Antarctic ice sheet has been losing a mass of an average rate of about 150 billion tons per year. This ongoing loss of ice also contributes, of course, to the sea level rise. So the scientists have been thinking about this, and they have proposed several ways in which to mitigate ice sheets. One idea involves protecting vulnerable glaciers with underwater walls built by robots. Another proposes dumping cold water through vast tunnels bored under the ice to thicken it and keeping it from sliding into the ocean. These geoengineering projects could delay much of the polar glaciers from melting into the sea, they hope, for centuries. So do we want to slow the melt of the ice sheets? Can it be done? Would using electricity and water wisely, using energy that is produced from green sources, walking more, driving less, taking public transportation, would these things help? Planting more trees wherever possible. Of course, all this is linked to the higher water temperatures, ocean temperatures, and the melting of the permafrost. Is it all inevitable that, did you remember that Kevin Costner movie called Waterworld, where basically everything is ocean? Did you see that happening? Well, I don't think it's all gonna be all water like that. But there is high potential for water levels to rise more and more. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this episode. If you want to learn more about things like this, go to greentechgossip.com and also hit that subscribe button if you want more information on climate issues, especially about tech innovations that are helping to mitigate our problems. Did you find the follow button yet? Go ahead and hit that. Thank you. Bye, y'all.